All right, good evening and good night, and welcome to the It's Your Perspective Talk Show. It is Friday, November 13th, 2015. My name is David, a.k.a. Kimba, a.k.a. Christian. And in the next to me here is Javon James. He's co-host and guest tonight, and he has a special guest himself. But I just want to say real quick that this is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, some Fridays, some Saturdays, even some Mondays, 8 p.m. until. We do have a telephone number, 340-201-9005. You can also text us on this number as well. But most importantly, go to our website, streaminglivefromthevi.com. We also have email, streaminglivefromthevi@yahoo.com. As Javan found out last night, we are in a high-tech, low-tech studio, coming to you from an undisclosed location here, St. Croix, Virgin Islands. No radio, no TV, internet only. You got to get your smartphone, your Android, your Apple, your tablet, your iPad. Javon's a Windows user. I'm a Mac user. Got to open up your browser and just type that in, and boom, you'll be seeing a show tonight. Spread the word real quick. We got a special guest in the studio tonight. Should be calling in here in maybe another couple of minutes or so. I just want to say that we have 2 Facebook pages. Check us out on YouTube as well. Our channel is It's Your Perspective Talk Show. Got over 220 shows there. I want to give a shout out to CHS class of 1982. Javon, you a CHSer or?
Yes, I'm part Barra, I'm part Harriet.
Okay, well, there's nothing wrong with that for sure, you know. Definitely want to give a shout out to Vanessa, Julie, Charisse, Roshima Quiet Storm Smith, and most importantly to all our past guests. Thank you for being on the show and believing in what we're doing here. Tweet with us at VI Perspective. Moving straight forward and up, the show's mission is just to inform, entertain, and empower everyone. And we do have a special guest in the studio tonight. I'll let Javan sort of intro. You're hearing his music in the background here, I guess. Is that your music and his music, I guess? But go ahead and kind of get his jump started. He should be calling in here any minute.
Well, to make a long story short, my name is Javon James. I've been in the music industry for quite some time, since 2004. Back in 2004, I worked on certain projects with Pompa. And Pompa went and did his own thing, big up to him. And in high school, we had a band called Action Band. The lead singer right now for Fusion, which is Blackest, he was in Action Band.
Okay.
And you know, and a lot of bands came out of that little group, and then everybody went their own way. And you know, as a man, everybody go their own way. I've been behind the scenes doing a lot of stuff, working with a lot of artists and coaching and consulting with artists in the music industry. And right now, the reason I'm here because I've been coaching a next artist, and his name is Jambi. Very controversial artist. You know, he always on Facebook putting up all these funny stuff.
Bring it over?
Yeah.
Okay. There he is right there.
John B. always on Facebook putting up these controversial videos, doing these crazy dances, have these girls going sick. So I was like, man, I need to put this guy on TV. So I said, you know what, I'm going to put him on a show, and I'm invite him. And it's mostly about John B. And the reason for it, because I helped produce some of his music, and I write some of his music. And he's new into the music industry, and it's like a breakthrough for him. And tonight is all about Jambi, and then Javan will speak a little about him. Okay.
So I must say, as I told you before we started, I never heard of John B, but my boy in Philly, who grew up here in St. Croix, he's my age. He said, yeah, man, I know John B. He's doing his thing. I said, okay. You know?
Man, John B all over.
Okay.
Orlando, he performed in Orlando for Flag Fest.
Okay.
He had the place turn up because they have a song called Ebola.
Okay.
It started off as a joke, but I don't let John do most of the talking when it comes to that. But it started off as a joke. Everybody run with it on Facebook, and then he told me, yo, Jay, let me write a song. And you know, John being to Anguilla, hosting a show down there the other day. They paid for him to go down there. He performed in Jacksonville the other day. He did his thing.
He's doing things, yeah.
So, you know, we just trying to keep the momentum going. We have new music going on and patiently waiting for big things to happen. You know.
Okay. So John B should be calling in here any minute, so we can have a quick powwow with him. So yeah, just want to say that this is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show. do give us a call or give us a text, 340-201-9005. And I guess after we finish with John B., Javon's going to just sort of talk about himself, his music. He was on our show last night talking with, he was here with Eliza Rampersant.
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to talk about that too, real quick?
Yeah, speaking about that, I must say last night was a very great night for me. That interview went very well. It was all about homelessness in the Virgin Islands.
Yes.
A very serious matter. And a young lady by the name of Eliza Rampersant, she, along with other members in the community, will be holding a luncheon for the homeless, because you know Thanksgiving time is right around the corner. So we took it upon ourselves to go and feed the homeless, the less fortunate. So it's going to be Saturday, November 14th from 12 p.m. to sunset, I guess. It is a pre-Thanksgiving luncheon. They will be in different areas of the island. Christian Shan Hendricks Vegetable Market in Christiansted and the Anne E. Heiliger Vegetable Market in Frederiksted. There would also be people down at the Mombiju site, the dump site, and the Peter S. dump site. Now, it's not all about giving the less fortunate food, but we're going to be giving them clothes, shoes, toiletries, and you name it. So far, we've been getting sponsors and donations from other companies. From what I heard, Lisa gave me an update that Diageo made a contribution. So special thanks to Diageo.
Yes.
And we just want to tell the community, if you have stuff that you don't need, just bring it on over to the sites that I just listed, and before the night is over, I will name it again.
Okay, man. So yeah, that was a big show last night. Come on out tomorrow and support the homeless. Should be enough food for tomorrow, and then they'll be given canned stuff and dry cereal so they can have some stuff to eat for the next 2 or 3 days, I guess. So yeah, coming out, big event tomorrow night. It's not tomorrow night, but tomorrow during the day from 12 noon to sundown. It's the Feed the Homeless Drive in Christiansted and Frederiksted, and then also in Mombiju there, and also at the dump site, and also at Peter's Rest dump site as well. So this is your Perspective Talk Show, man. Javon, we're going to just take a quick break.
Okay.
Yeah, and we'll be right back. Stand by. It's your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, some Fridays, some Saturdays, and even some Sundays. This is David, a.k.a. Kimber, a.k.a. Christian, alongside Javon James.
That's me.
That's me. That's you, rather. And so we got our guest on the phone now. Can you hear me, John B?
Yes, what's good, what's good?
Okay, man. So welcome to the It's Your Perspective Talk Show, man. Right now, you're streaming right out over the internet through our website. And I'm just going to let Javon sort of carry on here. You ready?
Yep.
Yeah, so John, basically the floor is all about you tonight. You know, it's all about you tonight. So first off, let the people them know who you are.
So it's your boy John B. You guys already know how I do, how I act. Whoop, whoop, just like that. Ebola dead, resurrect.
All right, so I was telling David Christian, the host of the show, many great things about you and what you've been doing so far. First off, I would like to ask you, if anybody was supposed to ask who is John B right now and what John B is doing on social media, what would you say?
As far as that, I would say John B is a young Virgin Islander who is very talented. Also, I'm a young artist of the Virgin Islands, the youngest calypso king to ever win the calypso monarch competition, and also a soca artist right now. I love doing comedy based on Facebook. Everybody know me for Ebola. My song was the Ebola dead resurrect, you know. I always turn up.
All right, so what you been doing recently? What have you been doing recently, like in the music business? Because right now, yes, can you hear me? Hello, John.
Okay. John, you still there?
Yeah, well, hello?
Yes.
Yeah, we lost you there for a minute.
1 second, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on.
Yes. What you doing right now? Like, what's hot? What you promoting? What's the new music? You know, let the people know. Like, what's John B bringing to the table right now?
Well, right now, we just released the song Ebola not too long ago, and we have something new coming up. I just did a dance or something different. It can't turn up. And, you know, I'm training people that I am just a soca artist. I stay into different things, you know, international, all over the place. And I talented, I use my talent wisely. So right now I have a dance song, it can't turn up. And it really turn up. So I want you to enjoy that song, listen to it. You know, I hope I like it.
Yeah, man, I must say I had a chance to listen to the Turn Up song, and I really feel that song could do big things, and I'm glad that you bring it to us today. So introduce the song to the people, and then we go right into the song.
Well, you know, I just did my song Ebola, and I just come up with the song Turn Up. And, you know, everybody always know me for saying turn up, like that tonight, you know. So the girl, I'm always turn up in the club. I say, you know what? It's not right singing, and I tell them, I say, you're not writing this song. I try to turn up, but it's happening to the girl left. They turn up, you know. They keep describing the girl, how sexy they is, how fine it is, and how they turn up. Girl turn up.
Well, no more long talking. We're going to go straight into the song. We just ask you to just stay on the line, and we'll play the song for the people. This one called Girl Turn Up by John B.
All right, man, here we go.
Girl turn up, turn no. Girl turn up, turn no. Girl turn up, turn no. Me never see a girl that me want fi touch so. Girl turn up, turn no. Girl turn up, turn no. Girl turn up, turn no. Me never see a girl that me want fi touch so. Me never see a girl that me love so. Things so fat that me want fi touch so. So we sit inna the car, inna the house too. Inna the yard, it don't matter where you go, girlfriend. How you stay pan 10, get your luxurious like a brand new Benz. Take tap on your waist and jump on your head. No girl could ever diss you, cause they wind on dead. Make your bumper roll like a car tire. Your heart tire, it hot enough to start fire. Me one wire, waistline in no playtime, night or daytime. Girl, you know you must become mine. Me can't believe how you love me so. The way you wind up your body, though. Me love the way how you waist a road. Just take control, baby. Me can't believe how you love me so. The way you wind up your body, though. Me love the way how you waist a road. Just take control, baby. Girl, turn up, turn on, no, no. Girl, turn up, turn on, no, no, no. Girl, turn up, turn on, no, no, no. Me never see a girl that me want to touch so. Girl, turn up, turn on, no, no, no. Girl, turn up, turn on, no, no, no. Girl, turn up, turn on, no, no, no. Me never see a girl that me want to touch so. Me never see a girl that me love so. Things so fat, girl, me want to touch you. So me say inna the car, inna the house too. Inna the yard, it don't matter where you go, girlfriend. How you stay pan 10, get your luxurious like a brand new Benz. Big tap on your waist and jump on your head. No girl could ever diss you, but they wind on dead. Make your bumper roll like a car tire. Your heart tire, you hot enough to start fire. Me one wire, waistline in no playtime, night or daytime. Girl, you know you must become mine. Me can't believe how you love me so. The way you wind up your body, though. Me love the way how you waist a road. Just take control, baby. Me can't believe how you love me so. The way you wind up your body, though. Me love the way how you waist a road. Just take control, baby. Girl, turn up, turn on, no, no, no. Girl, turn up, turn on, no, no, no. Girl, turn up, turn on, no, no, no. Me never see a girl that me want to touch so. Girl, turn up, turn on, no, no, no. Girl, turn up, turn on, no, no, no. Girl, turn up, turn on, no, no, no. Me never see a girl that me want to touch so. Girl, turn up, girl, turn up. Girl, turn up, girl, turn up, girl, turn up, girl, turn up.
All right, John B., you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, man. We just got through listening to that song, Turn Up, man. So this is David, man. I wanted to ask you, so are you from the Virgin Islands?
Yeah, I'm from St. Croix.
Okay. Okay. So how long you been a musician, an artist?
I've been singing for the time I know myself.
Okay.
I started singing in talent shows for long for the elementary school, go up to high school. And then when I was in 11th grade, I ran for the big competition, which was the Soca Monarch.
Okay.
And I went that with Javon James, and I went from there, singing soca songs, other people's soca songs, and I had my own. Until I got the opportunity from Javan, he gave me to, write for me, and he wrote the song Bola. So now I have my own song, and now I have this song called Turn Up. And I have some other songs coming along, but I was talking about it because, me and Javan working on something coming out soon.
Okay.
It's going to be Turn Up.
So you're going to be participating in the Monarch this holiday season here?
I'm not sure. I'm
Okay.
looking into it. I'm not sure how to see,
Okay. Okay.
Because I want to do that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So who have you worked with as far as artists goes?
I worked with King Donkey before.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I worked with Darby, Express Band.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of my name. It comes to me clearly now, but I'm working on myself.
Oh, okay.
Me right now, I'm trying to focus on me, working on building myself as a big time artist,
Yeah. Yeah. Who where have your travels taken you to?
Repeat that question.
Where have your travels taken you to? Where have you traveled to perform? Any like Europe or throughout the islands, or where have your travels taken you to?
So far, I did St. Thomas, I did Guadalajara, I didn't perform in Anguilla, but they brought me down to host a show down there. So host that big show called Pumpkin Flag.
Yeah, I think he's on the speakerphone.
I perform every year for Flag Fest in Orlando, Florida. It's a big time carnival show.
Okay.
Flag Fest in Orlando, Florida.
Okay.
I perform for that every year.
Okay. So when's the last time you performed here in St. Croix?
Oh, 3-4 years back.
Oh, really? Okay.
They had brought me down to perform the Junior Callisto show.
Okay.
And I performed here, and I also did a performance in DD Casino game.
Okay, so you ready to come back?
Yeah, sure. I'm always looking for opportunities, you know.
Okay.
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 You know, from the personality, they have to come back to, you know, show my talent down there. It's always good for me to do that.
Okay. All right. So, John, you got any questions you want to ask? You know.
Yeah, John, I did a video on Facebook, and I wish you could have seen it, David. John B had a club in Orlando, Turn Up.
Oh, really?
A club called Club Lux. So, John, tell us a little bit about that experience and how you got about getting that gig.
Oh, yeah, put it up performance. I performed in Club Lux. I went about, I was asked by the Stone in the Cafe Squad, you know, they had to come on this talk show. And when they showed it, I didn't know I have a song called Bowl, and they asked me if I want to perform in Club Lux. So I went ahead and did that performance, and that was real turn off. When I tell you, the crowd went sick, my dancers had the crowd going crazy, the beats I boy, I had the crowd dancing, moving. Every day I go out, I see people who see me and they're like, this ain't you, are you the boy champion? I'm like, yeah, and it was like, you were performing Lux, and they showed me like pictures and my video of that performance and stuff, so people still talking about it. That was a real big performance in Lux.
Okay.
That's what I said, all my fans who show up and supporting me in that performance.
Okay, good, man. So, is your family in the music business too? I mean, your father, your mother, and that's where you sort of got your inspiration from?
No, my family does the music business, but they support me with my music.
Okay.
I really wanted to do music from the time I know myself. When I was younger, I always used to be the type who, even though I know the world, like singing something.
Okay.
You know, but you know, when I was found by King Derby, when I was in the Julie R. Rivera School in St. Croix.
Okay.
He found me and he opened up my talent. He got an opportunity to be in a Junior Callisto show, and I went from there. And after I got older and I couldn't join that show no more, they asked me if I could join the Callisto Monarch, which is the show with Mighty Pat and Generic and all these older guys. And the first year I joined, I won. I was the youngest to ever win Callisto King.
Okay.
And from there, I was looking up to Marshall Montano, you know.
Yes.
I don't want to be the next Marshall Montano, but I like to be big as Marshall Montano and be bigger than him if I can, you know.
Okay. So what?
So every art have a bracket of age, and I'm getting a little older and stuff like that, and it's always somebody taking the next spotlight. I think that I'm able to take the next spotlight. I'm working on myself to be the next spotlight. Okay.
So how is it to work with these older guys that have been in the business a long time? I mean, have they shared any secrets with you about the business and the music and all that kind of stuff?
Repeat that question again.
No, I was asking, what is it like to work with some of the older, soca artists? And did they share any knowledge with you?
Because it's basically, you know, me at the time when I went for the Callisto Monarch, I was 18 years old, and these guys was 50 and 60 and stuff. So they kind of opened up their arms and welcome. I was like, this young boy not going to come and take no title from us. And I showed them that, you know, that don't underestimate me. You know, age is only a number. And I came in at 18, I take it. But it was a good experience. You know, they showed me some things, you know. I watched them and I learned, and now I'm better at what I do now.
Okay.
Denise Bell 1 year, she comes to St. Croix. That was a good experience. She's somebody I always talk to. And when she had come to St. Croix at time, and I let her hear my voice, she was like, you were sick, man. And I said, yeah. And I said, I ain't shy either. She said, I want to see how thing you is. I want to see you on the stage. I want to see you on the stage. And so is done. She called me and said that me and her performed the song Wine and Bend Over. So I had my share of, you know, singing and meeting big artists. I meet Rudy. I mean, extra big tech artists, and they give me a one word and they give me advice of how to come up and get on the level they on, you know?
Okay, I got you.
Myself to get on that level.
Okay. Yeah, we love Rudy here, man. She's actually come on our show 2 or 3 times. We love her. And big ups to Rudy, man.
Craft, a lot of artists, doing great things, but everybody in crossing over. I don't want to be a Virgin Island artist. I want to cross over into the next world.
Okay.
I want to travel all the world. I want to be in London, Paris, and them kind of places. You understand me?
Okay. So Javon's just giving me the cue here to play the Ebola song. So tell us a little bit about that, and then we're gonna jump right into that.
Yeah. So Ebola came from I used to play. Basically came from me being home playing the pool. Like me and my best friend Timmy would be in the house, and if the sickness Ebola come out, and then we see somebody who look crazy or something. I would say Ebola, and he was dead, and I would say resurrect. I was part of the flood dead, and he would say resurrect. I would get my up. I just keep on saying like on my videos, and it just was so catchy. Everybody started listening to Rick saying it. When I said Javon, we just do a song like Ebola song now. I want to do a Ebola song. He was like, you sure? I don't know, let me write something up. I really didn't want to be so big and serious. And then he read the song.
Okay.
And then once he read the song, I listened to it and I used my input and stuff like that.
Okay.
We then produced it and put it out there, and then people went crazy for it. And then when I performed it for the first time to Flag Fest, I mean, it was a great phenomenal performance.
Okay, I got you.
I come up with a class, and it's kind of big turn up from them. Like I would say, big turn up.
Okay. All right, so John B, we're going to play it right now, so just hang on the line and we'll let the listeners and the viewers hear the song real quick, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
This your boy John B. You guys know how I do, how I act. Whoop whoop, just like that. Ebola, dead, resurrect. Clear the way, Ebola coming through. John B in the building. When my girls them there. Bounty, Debbie, Cherie, Malika, Sherelle, your lads. Up from Africa, beach America. What they talking about? Ebola. They get the people frightened. The thing is so amazing. Everybody shouting, trying to try something. Calico,
so. All right, we're back. John B, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, man. So we just got through listening to Ebola. So you okay?
Yeah, man.
Okay, man. All right, man. So Javon?
Well, John basically put the icing on the cake. I don't really like to announce things before it do happen, but John, in the simplest way, tell the people what to expect from you from after today.
You just take that chance of what I expect from me after today?
Yeah, like after today, like what can they expect of John B? Like, without going into too much details, but get them an idea what to expect from John B after this interview. Like what's coming, what's hot, what's next? What we can see.
Expect because you know you say for me too, but I'm the unexpected. But you never know what I'm coming with.
Because you go by the name turn up. So you gotta live by it. So you gotta live by it. So.
It's too hard. Don't try to figure out because when I come in with something, I didn't promote that with the skin is John. You know why I like that for you? When you come in, we know what you come in with, but we know you come in with some craziness, something or maybe with talk. And what I always say is somebody ain't talking, but you ain't doing your job. And I said, one form to the talk about is your boy John B. You know how I do? Just like that.
and you ain't even lying. Well,
look forward to a lot of new music. Right now, we're working on a lot of new music, and I can look forward to that. Some new song, a whole new John B. You understand? We coming hard, we ain't stopping, and I hope I'm ready for it.
Well, John B, but you basically put the ice on the cake, and we glad for you to call in tonight. You know what I mean? It's a very good opportunity, and it's a pleasure talking with you tonight. And for everybody listening and streaming, if anybody missed it, this will be up on YouTube, And like John B said, you're just expecting more turn up from John B. So John B, thanks for calling in. Mr. Christian, everything is
Yeah, John B.
Because, in the VI and all over the world, they got a bunch of violence. I want to say, everybody know we got to live in love and unity. You understand me? No matter the music, whatever, if we can have the best music, the best stuff, we get love and we get unity, we say nothing. So that's my message to everybody out there tonight. Let we live in love and unity with our God's children, we got to love one another.
Yes.
I love our my family.
Yeah, and the other thing too, John B, before we get, man, let everybody know what your social media link up is. Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff.
You can find me on Facebook as John William, on Instagram, Trendsetter Finest, and Snapchat, John B. Soka. So that's my three links I have so far as far as social media. So find me on Facebook, John William, or look at anybody page. People share my video every day. You can find me on Instagram as Trendsetter Finest. You can find me on Snapchat, John B. Soka.
All right, man. Well, John B, man, I want to thank you. You want to say something?
Yeah, one more thing. John B have a song called Ebola, which you heard earlier, and that song right now have 9,800 plays so far, about to hit the 10,000 mark, without radio promotion, without any big promotion, just self-promotion. So I just expect more things from John B. I imagine what will happen even more if you go mainstream, because this started off as a joke, and and we didn't push it hard. We just put it on social media, and it got 10,000 plays within 2 months.
Yeah,
so,
that's a lot. Yeah, that's good.
You can just Google Ebola John B, and you will find the song on SoundCloud, and also you can listen to it. And like I said, thanks for calling, John.
Yeah, John B, thanks for calling in, man. Thank you. Continue working hard, and whenever you get back to St. Croix, just link me up, and we'll have you as a guest in the studio for sure.
Most definitely. Have a nice night.
Okay, man. Bless up. Stay positive, man.
Talk to you later.
Yes,
all
sir.
right. Bless up.
All right.
All right, man. So that was John B, man. He's doing big things here. He got the song Ebola and Turn Up. that we played the clean version.
Yeah, you want to hear the dirty one?
Well, this is an adult show, so I guess next time we can definitely play the adult version of it, you know? So I just want to say real quick, man, this is the It's Your Perspective talk show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, some Fridays like tonight, some Mondays like this coming Monday, we got a show lined up. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to talk some more with Javon about more about him personally, about his music and his producing, and he's also a concerned citizen here in the Virgin Islands. Right there, you see it? So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Stand by. Test. 1, 2. All right, we're back. This is the It's Your Perspective talk show every Monday, every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, some Fridays like tonight, and some Mondays like this coming Monday. Today is Friday, November 13th, 2015. My name is David, a.k.a. Kimba, a.k.a. Christian. There I go right there. So as we continue on, man, we just got off the phone with John B. Thanks to Javon James, who's now in the guest seat. And there he is right there. There he is right there, man. Wave to the crowd again, man. 2 days in a row, he's waving to the crowd. So thanks for coming out
No
again.
problem, man.
And I guess this segment here is more focused on you and your music. And I guess I met you a few functions back for the local pharmacy here in Mid-Island.
Yes.
That's when I really met you. I was seeing you on Facebook, but I wasn't really sure, what your affiliation was. And you told me that day that you're a music producer and and you've done some songs and that kind of stuff. And so here you are, man. Welcome to the studio again, you know?
Yeah, thank you for having me again. Who am I? I'm Javon James. I'm a father, I'm an uncle, I'm a brother, and most importantly, I'm human. I love music. I love music. I really love music. Like I said, I started off doing the calypso thing.
Okay.
Right now I'm 28. Yes, I put my age out there. I started off with the calypso thing when I was 14, 15.
Okay.
With the Asian, Egyptian fusion band. We was playing Congo drums, steel pan, trombones, trumpet.
Oh, really? Okay.
At Harbor Lights and Makajumis and all that stuff.
Okay.
I was part of that fusion band era. Right now it's a modern day fusion band. We have rhythm backs and all that stuff. Big up to them boys. But that's a little bit about myself. I came from that
From
band.
that background, yeah.
And then I started my own band called the Action Band, like I said. And I went to a band called High Voltage, which was managed by Link.
Okay.
You know, and my sister made a very, very popular song that showed up. And everybody who know that Win Road March, but I ain't gonna lie, the thief we that year. Everybody and their mother being playing that song down the road. That bumper tune for my sister.
Okay. So
Matter of fact, I think I have it on the playlist. You know, so people get an idea of.
Okay, yeah, it is there. Okay, I see.
My sister's name is Javan James. She made that song bumper. Everybody was playing it.
But when was this? When was this?
It's only like 2007, 2008, man.
Okay, I just came back to St. Croix in 2007, so okay.
We had the place red with that. Everybody was going sick.
Okay.
I was a young boy at that time, enjoying it. You know what I mean? You could get a popular taste of it. It's called bumper.
Okay, all right. Here we go, man. So you want to hear it?
Yeah.
All right, so all right, hold on here, man. This is Bumper. This is Javon's sister.
Javan James.
Back in 2007, 2008 time frame, right?
Yeah.
All right, man. So here we go. Stand by. What you want me to do with my bumper, baby? Whoa, that sounds intense there, man. So this is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tonight in the studio, Javon James. He's back again, man. Thank you. So this is a song that you did with your sister.
Yeah, and the reason why I play that song, that's an old song, is just to give people a timeline of what I did, you know.
Okay.
I started with a fusion band, then I went to the action band, did my own thing.
Okay.
Prior to action band, I should have mentioned I worked with Pumper, but that didn't work too well.
Okay.
You know, he went his own way. Salute to Pumper. He's doing big things right now. You know what I mean? And we started a band called High Voltage.
Okay.
Did big things, and me and my sister went away to the States, and then that's when things really fell apart. And then we came back. I came back, and then when I came back with a different dream. So I said, you know what? Forget the artist thing. I'm gonna produce music and write music, because that song Bumper, I wrote my sister the lyrics, the verse for my sister's song. I wrote that. I came from out of town, I come to boogie down.
Okay.
You know, I'm very good at writing, so I was like, man, that's a strength of mine. I'm gonna use it. It came into good use because John B came to me and said, well, Javon, I wanted to write and produce a song for me. So I wrote and produced Ebola, which we heard earlier.
Yes.
And come to find out, John, I'm hired to write songs for John B. So it worked out for the best. So I might not be on the stage like how I used to and performing out there, but I'm still behind the scenes helping artists.
Artists, yeah.
And I'm helping other artists develop themselves in the music industry.
Okay. So do you play any instruments?
Yes, I played the piano. I used to play the trombone, but that used to mess up my lips. Man, I used to tear my lips up, so I gave up on that instrument. But I'm good with the keyboards and the rhythm box. I won't consider that instrument, but
yeah,
you
can make a beat with that. Yeah, I got you. And so that song was made. So what kind of happened after that song came out? The different bands that you were talking about, they came up after that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna lie, because of some people might disagree. I don't care what nobody say. When me and my sister left, we left at our peak. You know.
Oh really? Okay.
So we were like, it gave bands the opportunity to move in.
Okay.
That's when you eventually had the styly bands.
Okay, I got you.
And then you had basically styly band, because styly band running the routes right now.
Okay.
So much respect to them. Pumper is a veteran. He's been in the game doing his thing, but it gave room for other people like, you know, Bugsy and all kind of other artists. Respect to them.
Yeah.
So everything worked out for the best, you know. Everything don't last forever. You enjoy your time.
Okay.
You know, so right now, like I said, I'm just behind the scenes.
Okay. So did you go to any kind of school for this, or this is just a talent that you just discovered that you have?
Actually, okay, when I was younger, my mom took me to piano classes. It was in a Christian church.
Okay.
So I was like 6, 7 years old, going to piano classes, reading music. And then when I went to Elena, I was in beginners band playing the trombone.
Okay.
And then I went to advanced band and I was playing the trombone.
Okay.
And then when I became a bagger in Plaza Extra, I bought a keyboard.
Okay.
And continued my piano lessons from there. And then when I went to 9th grade, I joined the fusion band and I was playing trombone with fusion band. And then after a while, I was like, let me do the singing thing. So fusion band turned into like a band, like walk up.
Yeah.
It was all about because fusion band before was just about instruments, no vocals. And then Miss Bryson added singers. I was fortunate to become a singer in the fusion band. And from there on, I said, I want to sing. So I took up the singing thing.
Okay. So when you took it up, so I mean you're actually singing some songs?
Yeah.
That you have out now?
Yeah, actually sing some songs. I don't want to go too deep into my old songs, but since we're going through certain things in the Virgin Islands right now, I have a particular song I would like to play.
Okay.
This song was released before, but since all this violence is going on, I was like, man, I made this song around a carnival time. Everybody was like, Javon, why would you make a song like that around carnival time? And I went against the grain. And I still have faith in that song. It's called Hope and Pray.
Hope and Pray,
so if you give the people a little peek, a little listen, that's called Hope and Pray. And I really think the island need this right now, man.
Yeah, it's playing.
What we're going through right now.
Yeah, it's playing right now. Hope and Pray, man. So we'll take a little break, and then we're going to turn this up a little bit, and then we'll come back and talk a little more about this song.
Okay.
All right, man? So we'll be right back.
Music, every day you gotta hope. Every night you gotta pray. You gotta hope. Every night you gotta pray. Why you wanna pull me down when I'm just living my life? Girlfriend pack her things and gone. Oh well, I'm moving on. People gonna talk and talk, but I will walk the walk. I'm not giving up until I reach the top. I hope and pray at night that Jah watch over me. Hope and pray at night that Jah watch over me. Hope and pray at night
simple things in life we take for granted. I love my life. Yeah. Spreading your rumors, trying to break me down. They say how I lost my mind, but I stays on my grind. Minding my business, go and live your life. All the true friends, family, sing the chorus one more time. I hope and pray at night that you watch over me. Hope and pray at night that you watch over me. Hope and pray at night that you watch over me. Hope and pray at night that you watch over me. Rest in peace to all the fallen soldiers. We will never ever forget you. Yeah. Virgin Islands, hold it down. Trinidad, hold it down. Caribbean, ease it down. Girl, just live your life. Jamaica, them hold it down. St. Vincent, hold it down. BVI, just ease it now. Boy, just live your life. I hope and pray at night that you watch over me. Hope and pray at night that you watch over me. Hope and pray at night that you watch over me. Hope and pray at night that you watch over me.
Javon, struggle me a struggle through life, but now me get the chance to make things right. Wicked man them off to put up a fight. Seems like to make things right I got to fight with my mind. Bad mind people beg you come up my life. You know if you see me make it one me crash and die. Real Jamaican begin up the eye. KJ Empire shout Rastafari.
I said hope and pray to Jah that Jah watch over me. Hope and pray, oh to Jah Rastafari. I said to hope and pray to Jah Rastafari. I said hope and pray to Jah, Jah. Jah never let me down, yeah. Always food on me table. Got a roof over my head. Yes, I always praise. You gotta live life, man. It's your boy Javon, featuring Liza, Caribbean Massive. You gotta give thanks for life, man.
All right, we're back. This is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Some Fridays like tonight and some Mondays like this coming Monday. But today's is November 13th, Friday the 13th, 2015. David here. Our guest is Javon James, man. His song is Hope and Pray. So tell us what was some of the inspiration behind this one here. So I know you talked about the peace movement and why this song was put together, but we're also sort of in a peace movement right now too. You know, so tell us a little bit about that, the whole peace movement and how that came about.
Well, like Jambi said, I like to turn up, you know what I mean? I like to turn up, I like to party and have fun, but there's also a conscious side of me that I can't ignore. I believe in having fun, drinking, or whatever the case may be to a certain degree.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, when it comes to violence and stuff, that's
It's unacceptable, yeah.
unacceptable. So
Yeah.
I wrote this song when I was going through a lot of problems, man, a lot of problems. My girlfriend left me at that point. My father had recently passed away. I just came out of a homeless shelter in the States.
Yes.
I was going through a lot of crap. So I was like, damn, I was gonna make a love song or a dance song, a dancing song to this beat. And I was like, man, I ripped the page out of the book and I started writing a Hope and Pray.
Yes.
And I followed my heart and I'm glad I did.
Okay. And this is the end result here, Hope and Pray.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, definitely for sure, man. So we're going to kind of like switch gears a little bit here because I know you wanted to talk more about being a concerned citizen too.
Yeah, you want to talk about concerns briefly, and that's.
Yeah. So we're here in the Virgin Islands. We're both on St. Croix here, and one of our local senators, Positive Nelson, has been on this this peace tour. I guess that's what you call it, when he went around the different places. And then the peace concert is Sunday.
Yeah.
And I guess he had this last year too, but this year it's here, and there's to some degree some level of violence, heavy violence going on now. A lot of shooting and killing and this, that, and the other.
Man, when I heard the senator was working on that project, I said I want to attach myself to it. I was brought along, and at first I was like, is this really going to work? Peace concert. I was like, man, let me give peace a chance. So I was like, it won't hurt to try. Mm-hmm. I was listening to some of the opinions of the people out there, like, oh, no peace concert gonna solve anything. So I'm a person that like to prove people wrong, but I know crime is not gonna stop overnight.
Yes.
I really think that crime can be reduced in the Virgin Islands for the fact that it's a very small island. Everyone knows each other.
Knows each other, yeah.
So I've been assisting and giving all my help whenever I can.
Okay.
To that peace movement.
Okay. Did you tour around with Positive when he was doing his thing?
Actually, no, I didn't.
Okay.
I was on daddy duties that night.
Okay.
I also said that morning.
I got you.
The night prior, my daughter kept me up. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I woke up in the morning. I said, I'm gonna stay home.
You're gonna stay home. You're just tired and burnt out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So peace is obviously very important here. We're kind of struggling a little bit with the crime situation here. It's a little, it's at times it gets a little frightening, a little scary. Why is this happening here? What do you think we can do, man, to for these young brothers and sisters that are out here? What can we do, man? I mean, what can we say to them?
What can we do? What can we say to them?
That'll when they get up in the morning, instead of thinking violence, they're thinking love and how can I help my neighbor instead of killing my neighbor. How can I help my neighbor in the sense of love? Love.
First of all, right, having a good woman on your side is a very important thing.
Okay.
Second, being idle can make you do a lot of stupid things.
Too much.
I myself was idle when I was younger. We used to do stupid stuff when we was younger. And as I grew older, I realized that, wow, that was really stupid.
Yes.
But some people tend to practice those stupid things in adulthood.
Yes.
Being idle is very bad. So you need to get yourself a woman. Stop being idle. Third, it won't hurt to educate yourself a little bit.
Okay.
Or as much as you can. Read the newspaper, get involved. I'm not asking you to be the next Malcolm X or to be a pastor. We're just telling you to just educate yourself. Be aware,
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be perfect, because like I said, I'm an educated person, but I still go out there and have fun. I'm not out there killing nobody and doing these petty stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm still having fun with my life while being educated. So being educated is a positive thing. I encourage anyone to educate themselves. So
and let me ask you a question. Do you think that going to church helps? Because I went to Moravian Church here in St. Croix growing up as a young boy here. That's the bringing that I was involved with. But do you think that helps?
I like to respect people's belief, because I have a belief system, and if anyone try to convince me against that, I will tell them go to hell.
Okay.
So if someone have a belief system, I will leave them. But what works for Peter won't work for Tom.
Okay, I got you. Okay. So we got to get some peace here. The Peace Jam is Sunday. You know any specifics behind that?
To be honest with you, I know there's some reggae artists going to be involved from what I heard.
Okay.
Some reggae artists.
Okay. And so that's going to be at the agricultural fairgrounds here in St. Croix, Virgin Islands. That's Sunday. The last time I saw it, I think it was from 12 noon to 10 p.m. at night on Sunday. Many artists. I don't remember exactly who they are, but there will be many reggae artists there. And I think most importantly that it's free too.
Yeah, I would encourage anyone.
Yeah, if you got nothing to do, just come out on Sunday. I think when I read a flyer or something, it said to bring your blanket and your chairs and just go out there and relax and just get yourself in a peaceful mindset, and then take that peaceful mindset, and when you go back home, just distribute it among your neighbors, the peaceful mindset, and hopefully that will encourage peace everywhere.
I think it's a great effort. A lot of offices was involved. Senator Positive Nelson's office.
Okay.
Senator Libur's office.
Okay.
Senator Novelli Francis' office. Senator Gittins' office.
Okay.
And other departments and agencies within the government. So it was a group of people in a room just thinking of ways on how we could solve some of the issues and bring forth some of the issues through the music and through speaking.
Yes. Okay.
So it was a group effort.
Okay.
And I was lucky to be part of it.
Okay.
And
Yeah. Do you think that we one of the other things too is that we need jobs here. If we get people working, that might help a little bit too.
I don't really like to use that word job.
Okay.
You know why? There will never be enough jobs.
Okay.
But if you have a mind of an entrepreneur,
okay,
there's always hope.
Yes.
And always opportunities for entrepreneurs.
Okay.
You understand? So if you know you're good at something, do it. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to fail. You know what times I fail?
Yes.
Before I became this person who I am today, and I'm still learning. Still
learning, yeah.
I don't even feel like I reach anywhere because I can't just walk up and say, you know what, here, buy this house, cash.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't reached that level, so I don't even consider myself successful.
Yes.
But mentally, I know I'm successful. Financially, that's in the making.
Yes, I got you. That's a good way to explain that too, yeah. And so, entrepreneurship, everybody should become an entrepreneur. And just sell what you do as a service, whatever it may be, baking, cooking, carpentry, just be an entrepreneur, get into construction, get into music. You could be a producer. Then you can even become a singer too, and do your thing that way. So there's many angles. Just hope that the young people will acknowledge this and just kind of wake up and just say, violence is not the way anymore. Because really it's a dead end. It's a dead end road, man.
If you love woman, I don't see why you want to be going to jail.
Yes.
There's no woman in jail. I love woman.
Yeah. There's a reason to be out of jail is having a woman, right?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I agree with you too.
It's a beauty to have a woman. Some people like women. More power to you. But it's good.
One is good. One good
have a
one
woman
is good.
and have children, so you can have some kind of accountability, something that you can know. Hey, I wake up in the morning, I have to watch this baby in the eye and say, well, wow, I have to really take care of you. I don't walk out that child's life.
Yeah. And so you have a woman and you have a baby. That really takes away. Then you have no more idle time. You know what I'm saying? You spend time with your girl, you spend time with your baby, and then next thing you know, it's the next day. And then you got to continue doing that over and over and over. So there's no idle time to sit around thinking, I can go jack somebody.
It's a joy to sit back in your house and have a nice, sexy woman next to you.
Yes, of course, man.
And then your daughter is right next to you, playing with you.
Yeah.
And y'all watching TV instead of being out there doing nonsense.
Yeah. I understand completely, man. Our guest tonight, Javon James, man. He's a Virgin Islands music producer, and he's also a concerned citizen. And I'm a concerned citizen too. I live here in the Virgin Islands as well. We got to get things a little better with the whole peace thing going on here. Make peace, not hate. Make love, not war. Whatever you want to put it, we got to make that shift before we just find ourselves in a very, very worse situation. So. John, it's about 9:18, man. You just want to definitely going to have you back, man, as a guest.
The next time I come back, I want to come back when Jambi is here, or probably for the next positive movements.
Okay. For sure, man. So anything you want to close with, man?
Well, I would like to close off by saying pressure is right. Virgin Islands is nice. But we all know we can do better.
Yes.
You understand?
For sure.
Because the minute you settle, you become complacent, you become stagnant, you stop learning.
Yeah.
The minute you feel you're nice and you just want to be comfortable, you can't reach to the stars.
Yeah.
So I just tell me people get out your comfort zone, take risks, and just spread love, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's all I really have to say.
Yeah, man.
Spread love.
Spread love, and you know, you share love and you get love back. You get love in return. You know, I mean, it's kind of a, I don't know, somewhat simple in a sense, but you know, sometimes it's some people find it a little hard. But you know, we gotta find love. We gotta find hope and pray.
And not external love, internal love.
Yes.
Love yourself.
Love yourself. Most importantly, love
You
yourself.
can't love someone if you don't love yourself.
Yeah, for sure, man. All right, so our guest tonight is Javon James, man. He's, I guess he's the first guest that we've had on this show here that has been on the show 2 days in a row. Real quick, to talk about tomorrow, man, real quick.
Yeah, tomorrow, homeless luncheon, November 14th, Saturday at 12 o'clock p.m. We'll be at the Peter S. dump site. We'll be at the Mumbiju dump site.
Right.
We'll be at the vegetable market in Frederickstead across from the legislature.
Yes.
And we will be at the market in Christiansted. We will be collecting food, toiletries, clothes. And we'll be issuing food as well.
Yes.
Because people will be issuing like dry food, but it will also be hot cooked food.
Yes.
And I have to say big up to Elisa Rampassad. She made the project possible along with the other people in the group. I am just doing my part. I'm pushing it because that's like my sister. And anything my sister do, I'm pushing it, especially if it's positive.
Yes.
So come out if you want. Bring all your items and whatever you don't need. One man trash the next man treasure.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly, man. All right, man. Our guest tonight, Javon James, man. He's a Virgin Islands music producer, and he's also a Virgin Islands concerned citizen. I just want to say real quick that this is the It's Your Perspective talk show. Real quick, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, some Fridays, some Saturdays. We never done a show on Sunday yet, but we've done shows on Monday. We do have a telephone number, 340-201-9005. Our website, most importantly, is streaming live from the vi.com. We're in a high-tech, low-tech studio. Like us on Facebook. I want to give a shout-out to CHS Class of 1982. What else? We're moving straight forward and up. The show's mission is just to inform, entertain, and empower everyone. And on that note, man, have a good weekend. Go out to the Peace Jam on Sunday. And have a good Saturday at the homeless. Go out and support and help and donate. And we will see everybody here on Monday at 8 p.m. We're at it again, man. On that note, we're out, man. Peace, love, and soul, man. And as we roll out here, man, we're still listening to Hope and Pray by Javon James, man.
Trying to break me down. They say how I lost my mind, but I stays on my grind. Minding my business. Go and live your life. All my true friends, family. Sing the chorus one more time. I hope and pray at night that you watch over me. Hope and pray at night that you watch over me. Hope and pray at night that you watch over me. Hope and pray at night that you watch over me. Rest in peace to all the fallen soldiers. We'll never, ever forget you. Yeah. Virgin Islands, hold it down. Trinidad, hold it down. Caribbean, ease it down. Girl, just live your life. Jamaica, them hold it down. St. Vincent, hold it down. Baby, I just ease it down. Boy, just live your life. I hope and pray at night that you watch over me. Hope and pray at night that you watch over me. Hope and pray at night that you watch over me. Hope and pray at night that you watch over me.
Javon, struggle me a struggle through life, but now me get the chance to make things right. Wicked man, them off to put up a fight. Seems like to make things right, I got to fight with my mind. Bad mind people beg you come up my life. You know if you see me make it one me crash and die. Real Jamaican digging up the eye. KJ Empire show Rastafari.
I said hope and pray to Jah that Jah watch over me. Hope and pray, oh to Jah Rastafari. I said Jah never let me down, yeah. Always food on me table. Got a roof over my head. Yes, I always pray. You gotta live life, man. It's your boy Javon, featuring Laza, Caribbean Massive. You gotta give thanks for life, man.